Hey, it's Kathy.
And Nikki,
And we're
the Potter Twins. I'm behind the camera as usual.
And I'm up here. And today is part 1 of what to say and not to say to a blind person.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. When you're talking to a blind person, never ask them if they'd like to read. If you say something like, hey, look at that sign, and it's a big sign up on the street, they cannot see that. So it's very hard for a blind person to understand why you're showing that. One thing you could say to a blind person is, hey, there's a sign. Would you like me to read it for you? And that is a lot more polite to say to a blind person. Another thing to say not to say to a blind person is, why are you blind? You can always ask that, but you need to ask permission to ask first. You need to talk to them privately, because saying it in a public setting is very inappropriate and rude, and can often cause them to be uncomfortable. A good way to approach that would be, hi, can I ask you a question? Sure. Why are you blind? And then, if they feel comfortable, they will tell you. And if they don't, that's that. So, one thing you should say to a blind person, maybe, is you could tell them there's a pole if they can't see it all. Let's say they're legally blind. You would tell them there's a pole. Or, as you can see here, a tree, a small one. Right here. A small tree. If I was walking towards this, someone who's sighted could say, hey, there's a tree there. However, grabbing their arm and pulling them aside is not a good idea. Because even though we're blind, we do not appreciate being grabbed and pulled around. I have had many experiences with this. I'm sure that my sister has as well. Nikki?
Yep.
We've had people grab us and pull us around thinking that they're doing the right thing. Yes, it can be helpful if we're in immediate danger, like a car right in front of us. But if it's just a tree, just tell us so that we can figure it out.
Agreed. Okay.
Another thing, don't ever make fun of someone for using a cane. A lot of people tell innocent jokes about canes, not thinking that they're mean. Like, can you walk without your cane and stuff? Like we're using a cane to walk. That is not alright. That is offensive to most blind people, and you may get yelled at. Not to say that people who are blind should yell at you, but it's not okay to make fun of our disability. Just like it's not okay for us to be rude and make fun of your disabilities, even if you're sighted and have others. Think about this. If you were blind, would you want people to go around making fun of you with your cane? No, of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. Another thing, when you're in a grocery store with a blind person, you don't need to pick things up for us. If we drop something, we will use search techniques like this. We know how to do that. You reach down and you pat the ground around you going out more. You can give us a clue, or if we ask you for help, then by all means. But please don't overhelp, because that makes us feel like we cannot do things. And we're perfectly capable of doing anything a sighted person can do. It just takes us a little longer.
Yeah, agreed.
So, if you're with a blind person, short term, just be respectful. Don't make fun of us, and we will be respectful and won't make fun of you. We love to make friends. Blind people love making friends. I love making friends. But I do not like talking to people who make fun of mine or others' disabilities. You should respect everyone. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule of life. Anyway, don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe,
and hit the notification bell
so you don't miss a new video.
Bye.